Welcome back to the Homestead. Today we are going to look at some things I do for our homeschooling curriculum here. And if you have ever bought things online, sometimes you buy them in the form of an ebook or a printable, and sometimes that's just cheaper when you need to print multiples of a curriculum, and you can just print them out yourself. So here are some things I've made in the past. I printed things off of different sites on the computer, or I made my own curriculum and I printed them out, and then I like to bind them with these binding machines. And this is the one that we're going to review today. This is the Make Easy comb binding machine, and you can buy these combs in different sizes. Here's a larger one, and then I also have some of the smaller size, and I'll show you some of the things that come with this machine and what we're going to be making today. So in the box you're going to see they give you a box of binding rings, and these are the 10mm. So you get about 100 of those. That comes with this kit, and then you have the binding machine. So let me pull that out. So you have the handle of the binding machine with the handle. You have the little screw that goes with the handle, and then you have the binding machine, which is really just one big piece here. And the handle just goes on over here. You can just unscrew this, so you get like a extra screw in case you lose one, and you put the handle on. So this is what it's going to look like. You're just going to have the handle here, and you push down to hole punch here, and then when you're ready to bind, you would push the handle that way up towards the top. So you're going to do two motions with this handle. One, because you have to make the holes in the paper, and then two, when you put the combs on the binding machine. So here are some different combs that you can purchase. Here are some binding combs that you can purchase that I just got right off of Amazon. This is a good brand. I've used them a few times because you're going to want different sizes based on your project. And it has this chart on the back. It tells you what size to buy based on maybe how many sheets of paper. So if your project has between 151 and 200 pages, it recommends using the 1-inch size or the 25mm. So these are pretty big, and we actually are going to use this size for the one project that we have today. Our kids this year are doing this study by Not Consumed, and where they read about 12 different missionaries, and there's quite a few pages in there. So we're going to use the 1-inch binding combs for this project. And they also printed out these cursive writing portfolios off of Teachers Pay Teachers, and there's not as many sheets in this project, so we're actually going to use a different size for these. It's the 3/4 inch. So this is between 120 and 150 pages, so they're a little bit smaller, and I'll probably use these ones for that project. So onto your binding machine, you don't want to do too many at once. I mean, I probably do between 5 and 10 sheets at a time, because you don't want to jam up your hole punch. But you're going to slide it in against this little red peg here, if you can see this, and you're going to put your paper up against that and push it in as far as it goes. And it gives you a guide right here about how many holes will be punched into your paper based on your paper size. So mine is just regular letter size, so if you can see the guide on there, there'll be about 19 holes. So we're going to stick our paper in there. Once it's all in there lined up, you're going to take this handle and you're going to pull it down. See if you can see that. You can see all the holes going across. So it's punching them out just the way we want. And this one is more of a horizontal binding. So we want to do it across the top. So when you put it on the machine, you can see the teeth are right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Yep, right here. So they're on the top. You want them to be on the top. And you're gonna slide it in from the back. You're gonna slide this in from the back, like this. And then when you take your handle and you push it away, these little teeth here, if you can see, these teeth here are gonna be, they're gonna hook into each one of the rings, and it's gonna push it away. So then you can slide your book in there. A little bit. If you can see, they're all on there. And then you just have to close the handle. And then pull the book off. So this is what it looks like when you're all finished. I can slide the papers up. And it's a nice finished book for the kids to use for handwriting this year. This book is going to be more of a vertical book, so it's going to open this way. And to make your book more durable, sometimes I put it on an extra cover sheet and I laminate it. I use my Scotch thermal laminator, and I like to laminate the front sheet, and I also like to label or laminate another sheet for the back. So you can do that too. And this book is going to be a little thicker, so I'm using on this one, I'm using the 1.5 inch binding cones. So let's make that one. So here are the two books that we made today with our Make Easy binding machine. This is a great thing to have. They're very affordable. I want to say it was around $50, and it was definitely worth the purchase. So thanks for watching, and God bless. Happy homeschooling.